Looks like I picked up a fish on the flat. Yeah. Well, hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Fishing for Real. Today I'm out on Percy Priest Lake, up in their creek channel again. The water's coming up. The temperature is 60. I'm going to bet the crappie are really moving up in here now. Maybe even up on the flats, beginning to spawn. I've got some double jig rigs. Once again, my Bandit 200s, and I do have some shallower driving cranks that I'm going to troll up on top of the shallows, the flats, to see if I can pick up something that way. I've got my boat set up today to do a kind of a spider rig layout. So come along and let's see what we can find. All right, my first crankbait that I'm going to be trolling is going to be this. It's a Bandit, but I don't know if it's like a 50 or 100 or whatever they want to call it, but it's got a steep bill, so it doesn't dive very deep, which will allow me to troll in the channel if I want to. But if I get up on some flats, I won't necessarily be dragging the bottom. So I'm going to put it out behind the boat as I drift along, troll along. Then I've got 6 rods out here. I've got my tried and true crappie magnet over here with the slab hunter on it. On these others, I'm going to put some double drop jigs of various types and see what I can do, just drifting around, maybe do a little impromptu spider rigging out here. Never done that before, but here we go. What I've got here, I've got a bunch of rigs, double jig rigs that I've tied up. By and large, I've got reds on the bottom, and I've got some of those bonehead jigs with the underspin on them in chartreuse, which has been very productive out here. I have a few that aren't painted. Some folks that I see fishing don't even paint theirs. And then over here I've got some rigs that are just bare hooks with a little bead, a little float. I got these for trout fishing, but I'm going to put a Gulp Alive minnow on some of these hooks and see what happens if anything's interested in those. No weight on them, so to speak, other than at the bottom. So I'm going to get these rigged up and get going. Look at that, folks. Middle of April. Water's 60 degrees and somebody's out here on a jet ski. Well, that Bandit just wasn't getting any depth to it. It was almost a wake bait. So I've got this Rapala BX Brat 3-foot on here. It'll go, supposedly, I guess, 3 feet deep, which is about as deep as it needs to go. I'll put it back there, tow it behind the boat, and see what happens. Had a bump on that one. Of course, I'm in some shallow water. This wind has been murder, absolute murder today. There's a hit. Finally got a hit up in here. Let's see what I got here. Keeping right up with me. No, you don't. Come see me. Come on, man. There we go. All right. Caught that on a plain old kind of black jig head with a bonehead jigs kind of grubbed there. I'd have to look it up and see what it is. I'll put it in a note. I don't think this guy's 10 inches. Okay, well, let's see how long. Just out of curiosity. Whoa, buddy. Get on, man. A little over 9.5 inches. Go make some guns. Zoom! suspension's sticking around. I have come to a standstill against the wind. I want you to know. Here's what I caught that guy on. 1 3/4 inch stump bug. Color is nightstick. It's a solid body, kind of like a tentacle tube jig, but all those little tentacles out there waving. I can see where it'd be good vertical fishing around structure too. Oh, I got a fish trolling up in here. What have I got? Crappie. Yeah. Ooh. Looks mad. Hey, one black crappie up in here spawning. Holy cow, that's been a hard one to find. Let's get him back. Looks like I picked up a fish on the flat. Yeah. Trolling. Figures. About the time it's time to go. There we go. Let's see how we got. That's a decent little crappie. Came on the white, pink and white tube jig. An unpainted head. How about that? Another nice crappie. White crappie up in here. Let's get him back. Folks, it's been a tough day today. I want to thank you for watching this video. Managed to pull 2 crappie out of here. We just had a cold front come through. The wind's been murdered today. 14-mile-an-hour winds. Been tough to find anything. But I appreciate you coming along. Until next time, tight lines.